does it look bad? Oh my goodness. Suddenly having the sneezies.
Hello, Michael Melkos.
Hi, Michael.
Hello, Andrew. Hello, ACNC12. Yvette Taylor M. Wall.
Did you look at the painting? I just saw this.
The what? No, I didn't.
We need to get back to him so we can get on this list if we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Christy Kincaid Norris. You were absent last week.
Why is there an arch of light on me?
I don't know. Hello, Allison Wallace, Palm Mummable. Hello, Sarah Reed Spencer, very best customer. Hello, Angela Johnson.
Is that because there's something on the screen?
I don't know, babe. I mean, I don't know. Hello, Sam. Sam, I got my shirt on.
Huh.
Redeem these nuts. I don't even know what that means. It sounds kind of lewd, though. Hello, Edison Al. Hello, Mel.
I think some wrestler says that and made it famous or something.
But is it lewd?
Well, these nuts is your balls. Everybody knows that.
Ooh. Hello, Mel. Hello, Angela Johnston. Oh, I think I said hello, Kellie Diplacido. Thank you, Sam. Yeah.
I wonder what's wrong with the light. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, Kara. There must be a reflection.
No, it's in the computer. When you moved it, look. It's on you too.
Yeah, it's some type of reflection.
But it stays when you move. I don't know.
Is that a hill you're going to die on?
No.
Should we shoot trouble for a while?
No, I don't care.
Okay. Hello, Savanita. Hello, Kellie Diplacido. Did I say it right? Hello, Jakob. Thank you, Angela. It means you're a very, very best customer. If you listen to every episode, that's one of our very, very best customers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, not crabby. I think we're just tired.
I'm very tired.
But we're going to bring big energy. Oh, we're going to bring big energy. Let me see here. I'm trying to fix this. Every episode.
Is something in your computer?
I don't know, babe. I don't know. I'm a marketing genius, not a laptop troubleshooter. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fine. And see, it kind of moved. It is something. Maybe it's that light. No.
But usually we don't have problems with the light. That's weird.
I don't know.
Huh.
That's not a big of a deal. I don't care.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's that light.
It's that one.
Did it get moved?
Why is that causing us such a problem? Look at that.
Did it get
I don't know.
bumped somehow?
Oops.
Anyway, it is what it is. We're not worried about it. Let's go. Mystery solved.
I think
I need to turn on the fan. Remember the last time you got so hot?
Yeah. Redeem these nuts. I don't even know. Don't even know what that means.
I'm having hot flashes today.
All right.
Okay. Testing 1 2. Testing.
Ivana Furberger, please pick up the red courtesy phone. Ivana Furberger, please pick up the red courtesy phone. It sounds German.
Ivana Hump-a-Lot was from the Austin Powers movies,
right,
wasn't it?
But this is Ivana Furberger.
All right.
Hello, Palm Mummable.
Welcome to our podcast. This is A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kellie Rasberry Evans, and this is my husband and my podcast partner for 4.5 years or so now, Alan Evans.
A train in the house.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us the second time this week. We've gotten back into the rhythm of 2 podcasts per week, so thank you for joining us.
Yeah, a lot of blowback.
Yeah, when we went down to 1, people didn't like that.
A lot of blowback.
Yeah.
You know, people, they like familiarity.
Yeah.
They like a schedule. They like familiarity. They like knowing.
There's comfort in that.
There's comfort in that.
There's comfort in routine.
Absolutely. So I can't blame them that there was a little blowback. But you know what? Direct all that blowback to Boss Man George.
No, that was really our call. You know, I'm not really a big fan of change. I really don't like it. I like comfort. But then, you know, with change, I wouldn't be here with you, honey. I had to go through a lot of changes to sit here with you on this podcast.
Changes.
Change is scary and uncomfortable sometimes, but here we are, back to 2 podcasts a week. So thank you for joining us. I've had a bit of a rough, long day. I got up at 3:45 this morning to bake a peach cobbler for work.
And it sounded like a freaking Brahma bull was in our bedroom.
So hard.
I mean, it was in there.
I was trying so hard.
I used to watch a lot of rodeo on ESPN because that's all they used to show when I was a kid. And there was this bull named Bad Medicine.
Yeah.
And nobody could freaking ride Bad Medicine. I swear that Bad Medicine was in my bedroom this morning at 3:45.
Oh, that was the dog.
Stompings.
I wasn't stomping.
Closing doors really hard.
That's not true. I was being as quiet as a mouse.
Things.
That's not true. I didn't drop anything. Zoe.
Then what was all that noise?
That was Zoe. Zoe kept coming out to the kitchen to see what I was doing.
She's perfect. She doesn't make mistakes.
Would run and get back in bed with you. That's what that was. But it's a long story. I'll try to make it short. Big Al and JC lost a competition.
My man.
On the Kid Craddock morning show. And so they had to bring in a baked good. And we had a party at our house over the weekend, and we had a bunch of leftover cookies, and they're delicious. And I hated to have them go to waste. So I texted both JC and Big Al, and I said, hey, do either one of you need to use this as your baked good? And Al said, me. I said, okay, you can have them. No big deal. But JC went ahead and baked a concrete cake, which I never even heard of. Anyway, the cookies were fabulous. Everybody said they were better than the concrete cake, but apparently they had to be home baked. Al had to prepare them with his own hands. So then Al was punished and had to bring in a dessert for the rest of the week and not just Monday. Well, the next day I overslept for work. I missed the first break. So then they decided, oh, well, Kelly, for your punishment, you're going to have a head-to-head battle with Big Al over peach cobbler and blind taste test. I brought in ice cream to eat with my grandmother's peach cobbler because my grandmother's peach cobbler is not sweet. The whole point is you eat it with the ice cream. But Al said something, and it's supposed to be a blind taste test about, well, he didn't bring in ice cream. So then neither one of us could use the ice cream. My mistake was I should have both used the ice cream instead of neither one. So anyway, I lost. And I'll be honest, I'm a sore loser. I'm a very sore loser, Alan. You know this about me, don't you?
Oh, you're the worst.
I have been a sore loser since I was a child.
But you know what? Show me a good loser, then I'll show you a loser.
I was irrationally angry about it. Irrationally. Because I'm like, why am I even in this competition in the first place?
Winning isn't everything.
Winning is better than losing.
It's the only thing.
But I was mad because that was my grandmother's recipe. Number one. Number two, why am I in this stupid competition? Number three, I lost. And number four, I'm going through menopause. Number five, I got up at 3:45 to make this damn thing. I was just mad.
And number six, you were running around in there like Bad Medicine, knocking rodeo clowns over.
I was trying to be as quiet as possible. But anyway, it kind of set the tone for my day. And now my punishment is because I lost. I have to bring in baked goods every day the rest of this week.
Oh, so that's why you were baking a cheesecake.
I didn't bake a cheesecake.
Not bake it. You made a cheesecake.
Yeah. Anna said, okay, she chose for me to make a cheesecake.
Anna?
It's Anna. Oh. I used to call her Anna, and then she wouldn't correct me.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is spelled A-N-A. What would you would say Anna, right?
I would say Anna.
That's what I thought. And it's Anna, but she was too scared to say anything to me because everybody's scared of me for some reason. Maybe it's because I cussed them all out when they didn't pick my,
I wonder why.
I wonder why. But anyway, it was the cheesecake recipe I got was a no-bake cheesecake. Are they going to punish me for that? I don't even care at this point. I did it. I've never made a cheesecake in my life. But I went to allrecipes.com, # not an ad. I found one that looked easy and I made it. And it looks good.
It looked fabulous.
Let me tell you, ladies.
I wanted to cut a slice of that.
Well, if you want to, I don't care. You can have a slice. You want a slice?
Well, you're supposed to bring in a whole dessert, right?
I didn't say I had to. You can cut a slice. I could have bought a pre-made crust, but I was like, no, I'm going to do the
homemade crust.
I did the graham cracker crust, but it said to put in, okay, ladies that are bakers, I'm not. You do a cup and a fourth, I think it was, of graham cracker crumbs, a fourth of a cup of softened butter, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Well, I thought I'd hurry the process along a little bit. So I melted the butter
Babe,
instead of
every
softened.
time you go off script, disaster strikes.
Well,
remember when you marinated the beef butt in pure Worcestershire sauce?
I covered the whole thing. It pickled it. So anyway, I put in the 1/4 cup of melted butter, and it's supposed to be like crumbly, and it wouldn't. So I put in another 1/4 cup of butter. It didn't work. So I put in another quart of butter. This thing has got like, I think it ended up being like a stick and a half of butter in it. It's only supposed to have a 1/4 of a cup.
It's a lot of butter.
It's a lot of butter, but it finally got crumbly. So I don't know. What I've always learned is a stick of butter makes everything better. So hopefully it's okay.
That's what everyone from the South says.
It's true.
Oh,
if I would have put another
stick
of butter in
that, a little bit of lard makes everything better.
If I'd have put another stick of butter in that peach cobbler, maybe I'd have won.
Oh, everything fried clears out your arteries.
And I was gonna do cherry pie filling because that's what the recipe called for. Cherry pie filling's expensive. Blueberry pie filling, not as expensive. So they're getting blueberry pie. They're getting blueberry cheesecake tomorrow. So we'll see. But I'm not in a competition anymore. So why did I even go to all the trouble? I don't know.
Kellie Blueberry.
But that set my tone for the day. And plus, I didn't get a lot of sleep because I got up so early to do it.
And then your husband's tossing and turning and grunting.
You were snoring away.
I was?
Yes.
Was I snoring, really?
Yes. Did you even have your mouthpiece in?
No.
See, you think you can get away with it. He thinks he can get away with not putting his mouthpiece in. And like, no, I always hear you.
I've had a couple of questions on that subject. I've had sleep apnea. We talked about this in past podcasts.
You have sleep apnea.
I have sleep apnea ad nauseum because I have a very thin windpipe.
She said it's about the size of a straw.
Yes, and I have very big teeth and a really small mouth. But
lucky me.
I used to use Snore RX. It worked okay.
Yeah, it stopped the snoring.
Stopped the snoring, but not the apnea.
Yeah, that's two separate things, or sometimes
I get this question all the time.
Yeah.
But what I ended up doing, I went and did a sleep study with Dr. Suzanne Ty. Suzanne Ty, I knew that, at Swisher Dental in Corinth, Texas. She did a sleep study. She showed me how many times I was choking during the night. She showed me how many times my heart was stopping during the night.
It was terrifying.
And I'm like, I don't want to die. She's like, I don't want you to either. Let's make you a custom mouthpiece. So she made me a custom mouthpiece. And Kelly's right. When I wear that thing, you don't hear a peep, do you? And I always wake up more refreshed, but I always forget to put it in. That's my problem.
I don't know why. You brush your teeth every night before you go to bed. Why can't you just stick it in then?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So anyway, that was it. And what else? There's other stuff just all day to day, dealing with a 15-year-old who insists she's not snapping at me, but then tells me I'm snapping at her. So we both end up snapping at each other.
Snapping? What was the snapping about?
Just snapping in general. And then we both end up not talking to each other, which is always a lot of fun. But she's at the age where she just wants everything. And she doesn't understand the concept of money. And, she sent her dad and me her birthday list, and it is obscenely long. And when I said, to her dad, I was like, well, just wait. This is a group text. I said, well, wait till you open this and see the size of this list. And she got all offended that I was teasing about it. She said, I've been adding to that list all year long. I don't expect to get everything on it. It's just my list of things I'd like.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's why it's called a wish list. You put a bunch of items on the wish list
obscenely
and then just hope for the best.
Well,
that's what I do. Make a big 100 long list and hope you get 10%.
Well, we'll see.
Right?
I guess.
I took Emma Kellie and 2 of her friends to school this morning.
How was that adventure?
I mean, it was like the Chevrolet Chatterbox going from our house to school.
Well, that's good.
I mean, they just wouldn't stop.
Well, that's good because usually they're all on their cell phones texting each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of talk about Snapchat. Lots of talk about
how they communicate.
Yeah, a lot of talk about who snapped who.
Well, that's the big thing with boys right now. They're all getting into boys.
I was just kind of listening. A lot of talk about fashion and how parents don't approve.
No, Emma Kellie wants to go to her friend's homecoming dance with a girlfriend. So it's not even her homecoming dance. And I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. As the mom of a girl who's not going to her homecoming dance, she's going to another friend's homecoming dance with a girlfriend. And we went tonight and kind of looked at some dresses. And of course, she wants to get away with as sexy as possible. And she doesn't think it's sexy, but I think any peekaboo, like maybe moms can back me up. I've already told her flat out, no. Backless, I said, you're too young for backless. You're going to be 15 next week. In my opinion, and I'm the mom, you're too young for backless. And then she wanted one that had like a peekaboo keyhole right underneath the breast. Like the boobs are covered, but then there's that peekaboo, just that little bit of skin. And I know what boys are going to do all night, poke.
Oh yeah,
poke.
they're gonna try to slip a finger in there.
No. I mean, I don't know. And I don't know what she's like, well, can I get a spray tan?
What?
Because she's very olive complected, but she has no sun, and she's very pale. And she's like, she's never had a spray tan before. And it's for homecoming. I'm like, yeah, but it's not your homecoming. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna dress her up. I mean,
15-year-old girls get spray tans now?
Oh yeah, for proms and stuff like that, they do.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you want to look healthy, like you have a healthy glow. You don't want to look washed out.
Well, you can go outside. That would help.
It's not healthy. Natural suntan is not as healthy.
But the tanning beds are healthy?
Spray tan, honey. Oh. Spray tan.
That's how.
Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I'm dealing with. And she's cracked her screen on her iPad or her laptop.
Brand new.
But I got the insurance on it, so it's going to be good.
Very smart.
Yeah. Anyway, just one thing after
why
another.
Why don't you do that before we do a whole podcast?
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about happier things. The holidays are coming up, and Emma Kelly's got her list for her birthday. I can't wait to see what her holiday list is. But let me tell you about Movement. Not just watches anymore. They've expanded. And Movement now offers blue light blocking glasses, which I left mine in the other room. Dang it. But I love those so much. And they really do cut down on the eye strain. But blue blocker glasses are fashion statements at too. Movement's now added those. And they've added these beautiful minimalistic jewelry. That's what all the rage is right now. The little thin pieces, the delicate layered necklaces that you can stack on top of each other. Well, let me tell you, in a tiny apartment in Southern California, these two college dropouts teamed up together, and they created, at the time, was just a watch company, not just a watch company. It was Movement, and it broke all the rules. Fair prices, really fun and unexpected colors, clean original designs. And Movement then grew into one of the fastest growing watch brands, shipping to over 160 countries around the world. And now, like I said, they've expanded to fashionable blue light glasses to protect your eyes from your screens, and also not just your laptops, your phones. How many times do you get eye strain just from staring at that little device all day? Like I said, that minimalist jewelry and more style essentials that don't break the bank. And they're all designed out of their California headquarters. Alan happens to be wearing his Movement watch right now.
Love it. This is the Field Automatic. I like it because of its sleek style. It's got a comfortable leather band. I love the simplicity of the dial. It's easy to read.
Yeah.
Love that Movement watch.
And I love the price because you know how I am, but they have the look and quality of a watch you maybe spend $400 to $500. That's what you probably pay if you went to the department store. But Movement watches cost a fraction of the price because they were built online and they own their process from start to finish. You can get a beautiful watch shipped right to your door for free. And if you don't love it, you can ship it right back for free too. And don't forget to check out the stylish blue light glasses. I'm telling you, you don't think they're going to make that much of a difference, but they really do.
And if you want to elevate your look with style that doesn't break the bank, then join the Movement and get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to MVMT.com/sandwich. Again, that's MVMT.com/sandwich.
That's Movement without all the vowels.com /sandwich. All right. So enough of my day, but that's it's enough about me.
That was your day condensed into 15 minutes or 12 minutes.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
And I still have another load of laundry to do because, of course, my daughter doesn't have a thing to wear tomorrow.
I did all mine today, so no.
Thank you, honey.
Don't be looking at Homie right here.
I'm looking at you.
Homie did all his laundry.
I'm looking at you.
Did all my laundry. Nobody needs to help me with that.
Thank you. Thank you for doing your laundry.
I didn't realize that I was here all day. I didn't realize the dishwasher was full, though. I guess I could have.
That's all right.
I guess I could have emptied that.
You could have.
But then you opened it. It looked like it was all dirty.
I don't know. It wasn't. It was clean.
Are you sure?
Why are we talking about this minutia?
I don't know, because that's what you do on podcasts. Talk about minutia. We're going to talk about more minutia.
We are. No, we're going to talk about fun stuff too.
Oh, we are?
Well, Alan goes out and, let's just be honest, buys whatever toy he wants.
Not true.
And I'm very proud.
Not true.
Oh, is there a toy that you've wanted you haven't bought?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, there's plenty.
What?
How about an RV?
Oh my God, we rent one.
We're gonna get an RV.
Well, apparently
that's coming next.
We are.
That's coming next.
Okay, that's the one thing.
Newmar King Air. That's coming next.
But I'll tell you,
you're gonna live in it too.
Is that what you're demanding of me? Is that what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna spend the rest of your life in that.
Oh my gosh, no! But I've been looking. I know we're not gonna buy a vacation home. But did y'all see that Cardi B? Offset, I don't know if y'all care about that, but she just turned 29 and she apparently has been telling her fiance, I guess they're married, her husband. They just reconciled and had another baby together. She's been telling him that she wants to start investing in real estate. And I've mentioned that before. I don't know anything about it. And I really don't know that I want to be a landlord and do a VRBO and all that. But for her birthday, he bought her a beachside mansion in Dominican Republic. And she's going to use it as a short-term rental income property. But I'm not really looking for that necessarily. But I do love to daydream about, houses where Alan and I could live in when we retire someday. My dream is to maybe go back to South Carolina or somewhere along the Carolina coast. And maybe what if we just got, you watch those shows on HGTV about bargain beachfront and all that stuff. And then I was like, our son Dylan is in love with fishing. And I was like, what if we got like a lake house? So I've been now looking at where's a lake house we could get? We're not doing it, but it's fun to daydream. And the number one place, I don't know where you go, but I go to Zillow.com a lot. No, it's not bad. I go to Realtor. I go to all those places. There's Redfin and stuff because not every one of them always has everything depending on what you're looking for.
Kelly's been sending me properties.
It's just fun. I get excited. But it's known as Zillow surfing. That's become a thing. It's become a thing.
Is surfing still a term?
Yeah, you're surfing the internet. You're surfing the web.
Surfing the web. When's the last time someone said surfing the web?
Well, they call it Zillow surfing. Would you like to rename it?
It is called Zillow surfing. Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah, Alan, I'm pretty sure. In the article I found, that's what they called it.
Source.
Omnis panel. It's the Omnis panel.
Okay. Just want to make sure this was legit.
All right. Anyway, they did a survey a few months ago to find out about our Zillow surfing habits. I love the fact that my husband's going to poo-poo something that I worked so hard on.
I haven't poo-pooed anything. I haven't poo-pooed anything.
So of the Zillow surfers that they interviewed and surveyed, 54% female, 45% male. That's 99%. So I guess 1% didn't want to share their sex. They always had that prefer not to say, but it's an anonymous survey. So why wouldn't you say? Very interesting. Anyway.
I'm just giving one or the other.
55% of those surveyed said they were homeowners. 43% renters. 2% live with family. Again, well, that equals, that's 100%. So they all were honest about that. As far as income levels, 12% make less than $20,000, 23% between $20,000 and $40,000, 24% between $40,000 and $60,000, another 20% between $80,000 and $100,000, and 11% over $100,000. So that equals 90%. So again, I guess 10% preferred not to say. But that's who they were surveying, the people that get online and just daydream. So a lot of these might be apartment dwellers thinking, man, I want to get my first home. Where's it going to be? What's it going to look like? Other people might be like, I'm looking for, like me, my retirement home, maybe a potential dream vacation home or something like that.
So these people, if I may summarize what you just said, mostly female.
Very skewed, 54% to 45%.
Mostly homeowners.
Yes.
Most earn between 20 and 50,000.
The biggest percentage. Well,
add the two biggest percentages.
Yeah. Okay.
Up, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm with you so far.
So here are the highlights it found. 83% of Zillow. Now they just asked about Zillow. Say they have searched for homes without any intention of buying. That's me. I don't have any intention. I'm just looking. And 83%. It's just like.
Then why are you looking?
Well, this is what happened to JC from the Kid Craddock show. They were not looking to move.
Oh, yeah.
He was just Zillow surfing on the toilet. and came
Why
across
do you gotta
this
throw
house.
them out on Front
But he
Street?
told it. And he's like, and ended up buying a house. So a lot of people, without thinking they're looking to buy, they see, oh my gosh, this is the dream house I didn't even know I wanted. Let's go get it. That's what happened to him.
Mhm.
45% have taken an in-person tour without any intention of buying. Now, my mother used to be a realtor. They call those looky-loos, those people that show up for open houses and things like that just to look around because you're nosy. I like to look around because I don't do a lot of open houses like that, but I like to get decorating ideas.
To me, that is a colossal waste of time.
You and I did it. We ended up buying a house.
We were looking for a house.
We were passively looking.
But we were looking.
We were just
I
like
wouldn't
starting.
Zillow surf and say, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I want to go in that person's house. I mean, what?
If it's
why?
for sale.
Why would I do that?
Because if you're daydreaming, we were just putting feelers out for you and I. And on Zillow, you can find the ones that are going to have open houses in your neighborhood that weekend. Right?
If I'm in the market, I'll go check it out. Yeah.
Well, even if you're just potentially thinking about it. All right. 44% of users say they surf Zillow every week, spending an average of 2 hours per session. Now, I'm not that. I don't do that. 12% use it every day. 32% every month, and 11% rarely. When's the last time you've been on a Zillow or Redfin or anything like that?
Personally?
Yeah. Ever?
Oh, gosh, years. Probably before we bought this house.
So you'd be rarely.
Yeah.
60% surf Zillow in bed before falling asleep. That's fun. See, I've gotten into the Twitter habit.
You're in the Twitter.
I have gotten into the Twitter bunny hole because, I got to stop. That's why I overslept for work the other day. So 60% surf in bed, 30% in the bathroom. That was JC. 26 in bed right after waking up. So that's like first thing. A lot of people check their social media. 26% are checking Zillow. 8% in the car and 13% other. Now, I think in the car would be if you're driving by a house that's for sale, right? And right there on the spot, you can look it up on
Now,
Zillow.
we've done that.
Yeah. So we have done that.
We drive by one that has a independent realtor sign, right?
So it doesn't matter, any realtor
or
sign.
any realtor sign. But a lot of times we don't, like, if it's not an Ebby house, if it's just some like for sale by owner or something,
that's usually not on Zillow.
We'll get the address and then just plug it in.
Try, because sometimes even if it's like, you can go and find a house that you really are interested in, and maybe it's sold in like 2012, but the listing is still on there or something. It's really weird. The average Zillow session, 51% say less than an hour. That would be me. I don't spend an inordinate amount of time. 31% between 1 and 2 hours, 14% 2 to 3. 3% are on there for 3 hours or longer. I just don't even there. I don't want to see anything that much.
I mean, people don't stay on Pornhub that long.
Yeah, 61% admit to Zillow surfing during work. Well, yeah. 23% have been caught by a boss or manager.
What?
Like your Zillow, you're not working, you get caught by
your
your boss.
Dicking around on the internet?
Now, I will admit to this. A lot of people admit to looking up their neighbors' homes and their friends' homes and their coworkers' homes on Zillow because you want to see where they live and how much they paid for it.
You do
out
that.
Of nosiness.
You do that.
62% have looked up a neighbor's home to see what the inside looks like. 62% have looked up a friend's house to see the purchase price. 39% have snooped on their boss's or manager's home. 62% admit to looking up a friend's home to see how much they paid for it.
You're an online creeper.
I am a little bit. I do get curious about that. 28% have ignored their partner while Zillow surfing. 26 choose Zillow over intimacy.
What? How many?
26%.
Oh, come on.
They'd rather look at a sexy house than have sex. Huh. And 68% believe Zillow surfing has been therapeutic or soothing. I think a lot of people turned to that during the pandemic, maybe, because it was an escape, right? Because I could go Zillow surfing in Hawaii if I wanted to. I could go Zillow surfing. I wonder, is it international? Do they have Zillow like in Europe and stuff? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
See, that could be soothing. Looking up apartments in New York City, because we do love those real estate shows. Alan and I really like that one, Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
That's getting ready to come back. We really enjoyed that. And that's like, they say that's house porn.
Is that the one with all
the people? It's the drama with the Chriselle and all those people.
Oh, yeah. They look like runway models.
You said it was like The Hills. It's the same.
It's just like The Hills.
It was the producers of The Hills that did it.
But then the two guys who run the company, they're these little sawed-off guys.
Tiny twins. Little tiny men, but with big wallets.
Big wallets.
They stand on top of that.
Oh.
So anyway, I thought that was just interesting stuff because I have been doing a little bit more Zillow surfing than I normally do. But who knows? Maybe one day.
Kelly
It would be
sent me a
nice.
couple of properties and I almost choked on the price.
Yeah, I was just looking at curiosity.
Uh-huh.
We have a lot of friends that are like, we need to buy investment properties. This is the time to do it. And they're Broken Bow, Oklahoma, where Alan and I went a while back. We stayed at 10 Star and Company, one of their properties. Wonderful. They have everything from 2 people romantic bungalows up to a house that sleeps 22 people. And a lot of people are trying to get in there because with the pandemic and people not traveling by air as much as they used to, they're looking at where can I drive within a decent amount. You don't want to spend 2 days on the road getting to the beach, but maybe you'd spend 3 or 4 hours driving up to a lovely log cabin with a creek in the backyard, right? So a lot of people are starting to look at those as investment properties.
Well, we need to do something.
What do we need to do?
Did you see our latest statement?
Statement for what?
Our investments?
No, what happened?
Oh.
See, I never look.
Oh.
Is it bad?
Oh. It's all on paper, though.
Don't look.
It's
Why do you look?
It's on. I look all the time.
I never look.
I look all the time.
I never look. That's why I got a financial advisor many, many years ago. And one of his favorite things about me is I never look.
I always look. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Don't do that.
It wasn't a good month. I don't know what in the hell's going on, but
we have our suspicions.
We took a big shot.
Well, I'll stop Zillow surfing now. That's absolutely out of the question.
Well, until things turn around a little bit, right?
I hope so. I don't like to hear that, but I do hear, everybody's starting to panic now that we're all going to start running out of food and toilet paper again. So y'all better start stocking up.
No, don't say that. Don't get them all spun up.
I'm not. Everybody's watching the news and hearing the same things, aren't you?
Kellie Rasberry said I need to go buy toilet paper.
I didn't say. Well, I said I've heard that.
Now, if Kellie Rasberry said it is true, I need to go buy toilet paper. I've been listening on the King Craddock show. You spilled the eagle. I listened then when it was like 1986. She said, go buy toilet paper. I'm going to go buy some damn toilet paper right now.
Well, the last time we had a toilet paper shortage, I found out I was a toilet paper hoarder and I didn't even know it. Every time toilet paper went on sale, I'd buy it. And then I ended up during that little crisis, we never ran out of toilet paper. Mm-hmm. That was good. That was good on your wife's part.
We had toilet paper, but some other poor sap didn't.
That's right.
Wow.
Well, that's right.
Wow. So every man for himself,
No,
huh?
I shared toilet paper with my parents.
Every man for himself.
No, I would share toilet paper with friends and family if they needed it.
Poor a-hole using paper towels, and you got the softness of Snuggle on your rear end. Is that a toilet paper?
Snuggle's a fabric softener. That just goes to show you he does all the shopping in this house.
I hate the grocery store.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared.
I just hate K. Roger. I like Tom Thumb.
Okay. Why are you bringing that up?
I don't know. Just try to get you riled up.
Well, it's not gonna work.
It's not working?
I've had a bad day and there's no fight left in me. There's no fight left in me. You know what I wish I had right now? I wish I could crack open one of those JuneShines. Let me tell you, we love the JuneShine. They're now sponsoring our podcast. But what I love about this fun adult beverage option is how delicious it is. It's very light. It's refreshing. And I love the fact that it doesn't leave you all bloated. Like, I'm not a big beer drinker anyway, but some of those other, carbonated adult beverages make me feel kind of, like my stomach doesn't really feel right. But you don't get that with JuneShine. JuneShine is better for you alcohol. It's made with only real organic ingredients. And unlike other alcoholic beverages, they're very transparent about everything they put into their products. They're brewed only with, like I said, real organic ingredients, 3 grams of sugar. That's why you're not having all that bloating. It's low carb and full of probiotics. It's good for your gut. I'm telling you, this is really amazing. Best of all, it doesn't leave you with that I'm too full after drinking feeling, and it gives you a lighter, brighter buzz. JuneShine is sustainably produced, 100% carbon neutral. They donate 1% of all sales to environmental nonprofits, and their brewery is powered by 100% renewable solar. Seriously, this is a great company. They plant trees for all those used to make their 6-pack boxes, and you get this stuff delivered straight to your doorstep now that JuneShine has nationwide shipping. I know we love hearing about all the good stuff, and you're like, Kelly, but how does it taste? It tastes fabulous. I shared some with our neighbors who were over the other night for our cul-de-sac party. They're like, this stuff is so good. I'm like, I'm telling you, you got to try JuneShine. And like I said, ship straight to your door.
And you can try it because we've worked out a special deal for our listeners. Get this, receive 20% off plus free shipping site-wide. And we recommend trying one of their best-selling variety packs. It's a great way to try all of their delicious flavors. And you can do that by going to JuneShine.com/sandwich and use code SANDWICH at checkout to claim this deal. That's JuneShine.com, JuneShine.com/sandwich. JuneShine can also be found in over 10,000 stores across the country, including Whole Foods, Safeway, Kroger, and Publix.
My favorite.
Publix?
Kroger.
Okay, Ryder.
We don't have Publix here where we live, but we know a lot of people listening to us do have it where they live. Yeah, we love JuneShine. Thank you, JuneShine.
Okay, a little follow up from last week. Apparently, you told on the nationally syndicated Kid Craddock Morning Show and on Armed Forces networks across the world about your husband's belt bag.
Yeah, your fanny pack.
Yeah. How did that go? I missed.
They all mocked you.
They mocked me?
Yeah. Everybody's saying the same thing. Get the crossbody.
So who mocked me the most?
Well, Justin said fanny packs.
I bet Justin was down.
Yeah, he said they're fashionable, but not the one you were wearing. He said there are designer ones. They're very fashionable, and people are, but the one you had was not.
But these guys know I'm using it on like a motorcycle.
Yeah, they do.
I don't want a Gucci.
They do,
fanny pack.
But you're on a sexy bike and you've got on a nylon fanny pack.
Okay. So I was mocked. What about Al? What did he say?
Well, you laughed. Everybody laughed at you. Everybody laughed at you, honey.
This coming from a guy who wears "I'm a fun guy" t-shirts, and he wears interesting shirts.
Yeah.
But he was mocking the fanny pack.
He's not wearing a fanny pack.
Okay, so that made me want to do a little research into this and come up with some more fashion faux pas for guys. I listed 5 that right now I think I do. Even before I looked this up on the internet, I'm going to list 5 things that I think I do that can be considered faux pas in men's fashion. Number 1, the interesting shirt. I had one on last night at dinner, remember?
Why would you not have on an interesting shirt?
The interesting shirt has the blouse, lots of embroidery, the cuffs, when you cut
too much,
lots of
design.
Stuff going on.
But an interesting shirt is different than an over-designed shirt, don't you think?
The interesting shirt means the Robert Graham shirt.
A little bit too flashy.
Lots of flash.
Well, the Robert Graham shirt you wore last night was not too flashy.
It was just black.
It was black, but it had a little pattern to the black. And then when you rolled up the sleeves, it was colorful skulls. Right?
Colorful skulls. Yeah.
That one didn't bother me.
So that wasn't a faux pas?
I really never criticized the shirts you wear.
Okay. Number 2, the untucked dress shirt.
Well, there's a whole company designed for people for men to untuck their shirts.
I think
it's called Untucked, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you can untuck a dress shirt as long as it's not going down to like your mid thighs.
Right.
If it's coming down, about waist level or a little bit lower, I think that's okay. Now,
if it's meant to be,
yes,
it was designed that way.
Now, if you ever wear a blazer or a jacket, never untuck your shirt. Tuck your shirt in if you're wearing a blazer or a jacket.
Who was it telling me they went to church the other day and their pastor was wearing an untucked shirt, with a blazer, and they were just appalled.
Well, I've seen dudes do
I don't remember who I talked to about that. They were just appalled.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what to tell you.
No, you tuck your shirt in when you wear a jacket.
Not if you're a cool pastor.
Oh, okay. Number 3, I am guilty of this. Guilty as charged. Black athletic socks with white athletic shoes.
Yeah, it's not cute, but I don't say anything to you because I know if I do, it becomes a bit.
And then I just do it more.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever say anything to you. I really don't.
I do that, and I do that proudly.
I know you do.
Yeah.
But when's the last time I've criticized you over anything you're wearing?
You haven't.
Because I know y'all know him well enough by now. If I say anything, he does it more.
The other day I had on a yellow Ed Hardy, and it was bedazzled, and you stopped in your tracks, and you were like, wow. Yeah. All Kelly said was, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She didn't say I hate it. She didn't say I like it. She just looked at me kind of up and down. And she goes, wow.
A bedazzled
And
Ed
that
Hardy.
and that leads us to number 4, bedazzled shirts
For men,
for men.
it's a risk. It's a risk.
Yeah, see, I collect these shirts online, and
You
sometimes
couldn't tell it was bedazzled?
I can't tell that they're bedazzled, and I got it.
Is it not written in
and
the
I'm like,
description?
this damn thing's bedazzled. So I took one of these to the consignment store that we like. What's the name of it?
Oh gosh, now I can't remember. I wish you hadn't asked
Yeah,
me.
we just talked about it like
We
4 or 5
keep
podcasts
talking,
ago. Okay,
keep talking.
so anyway, I was self-conscious about these bedazzled shirts, so I took them to that consignment store to sell them. And I kind of got second thoughts. So the next day, I went back to the consignment store because Kellie needed me to actually bring some of that stuff back so she could sell some stuff. She was wanting to sell some stuff on Poshmark.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got to the store the second day, one of the workers who was there had on my bedazzled shirt.
Yeah.
And then the way he styled it, man, and it looked good. He had on a bedazzled shirt, and then he threw on a shirt over that to kind of, tone down the bedazzle.
It's what they call a shacket.
A shacket.
A shirt jacket.
Good call, babe.
That's what they're called.
I know.
Alan thinks I make up words like Zillow surfing. It's called a shacket. And ladies, this is the must-have for fall. It's the shirt as a jacket.
Okay. So bedazzled shirts.
And you know what Alan said
guilty.
to that guy? Keep it, man.
I said, keep it, dude. He goes, you want this back? I go, no, man, it looks better on you than it does on me.
Right.
And it did.
And he kept it.
He was rocking it. Oh, he was so happy.
See, this is the thing. It's like, as long as you rock what you're doing with confidence and own it. I hate saying own it because Lisa Rinna says that so much on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Lisa Lips Runner.
But if you rock it with confidence, who's going to criticize it? That guy rocked it, right?
And then number 5, the one I tried to rock with confidence.
The fanny pack?
Well, no, because Cole rocks it with confidence. Dilly rocks it with confidence. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get me a bucket hat. I ordered a Vans bucket hat. It just came in the mail. I ordered this thing like 6 weeks ago. It just came in the mail yesterday, the day before.
They were back ordered because they are so popular. Bucket hats were all the rage over summer.
So I put this son of a bitch on the top of my globe, and I look like Gilligan. I look horrible. It makes my nose look gigantic. It looks weird.
Does this hat make my nose look big?
It was not a good look for me. I was like this white beard and giant nose and big bucket hat. And I'm like, I can't wear this thing.
So I inherited a bucket hat.
I gave it to Kellie, and Kellie looks good in all hats.
Thank you, honey.
She looks very nice in all hats because her face is so
I have a big head.
Well,
it's the truth.
Your face looks good with hats.
I have a substantial face.
It's all hat.
Well,
it's all
hats.
face. Yeah. But you look good in hats. Kellie took my bucket.
I don't know that I'm necessarily going to wear. I mean, I put it on. It's like, am I too old for a bucket hat? I don't know.
So I don't know if that's a faux pas. It just didn't look good on me. It's not those are in style. That's not a faux pas.
They are, but it's covered in skulls. And I don't know if that's me.
They're subtle.
Yeah,
They're very subtle.
I'll think about wearing it.
Babe, can you hear outside? There's water falling from the sky. I wonder if the weathermen are going to ape shit on TV right now.
Oh, why are you still harping on that?
Okay, some of the others that I found online, I don't think I do these. Leather pants and hats. Don't have any.
Leather hats and leather pants together?
Just anything that's not a leather jacket.
I've said this before. I don't believe men should wear leather pants unless they're on stage in a boy band or they are gay. I've said that for decades now, and I stand by that.
White jeans.
I don't mind white jeans.
On a dude?
I don't mind them. If it's like a European kind of guy, a Latin.
European,
or Latin.
Jeans come in 2 colors, blue and black.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, because another fashion faux pas, yellow, red, pink, or purple jeans.
I've seen you have gray jeans. You have tan jeans.
That falls under the black category.
You have gray and tan jeans.
Tan is khakis.
I don't have a problem with colored jeans styled correctly. Red jeans can be really cool. I used to have a pair of red jeans. I couldn't get them zipped now if I had to, but I love them.
Okay. Jeans with really big pockets on the back.
Well, yeah. Is that because, the big pockets are the stitched pockets. Like because my daughter and I went shopping the other day at Buckle. It's this, they sell a lot of denim there. And they're not True Religion because the lady was like, "Oh, True Religion, no."
Whoa!
But they were bedazzled just like True Religion.
It used to be hashtag
I
ad.
know. It was a long
That's
time
where
ago.
I got mine.
I know, honey. But she was like, "No, not True Religion." But I'm saying, I'm sorry, they look just like True Religion just because you slap another label on them. I guess because things are cyclical and what's cool or not. Like back in the day, we used to wear chick jeans and Gloria Vanderbilts and stuff like that. Now they'd be like, or Jordache. They tried to make a comeback with Jordache. I don't think that went anywhere.
Excessive jewelry.
For men?
Yeah. Think Johnny Depp.
But that's Johnny Depp.
Like a ring on every finger.
That's Johnny Depp.
Bangles and bracelets loaded up to your forearms.
Again, celebrities have different sets of rules. Celebrities and fashion models and people like that. It's a completely different set of rules.
I'm talking about the everyday dude.
Everyday
like
man,
me.
you're
like
right.
Me.
100%.
Okay.
Excessive jewelry. You can wear a little bit.
The goatee.
They don't like it?
No.
Who doesn't like it?
Life hack.
Whose list is this?
Life hack.
But who compiled this list? One man? This is one man's opinion, or is this a survey?
This is somebody's opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the goatee.
Now, the goatee is just the chin hair.
Chin and...
No, that's a Van Dyke. Technically, a goatee is just chin hair. A Van Dyke is the mustache that connects with the
I've never
goatee.
heard that in
Absolutely.
my life.
Use Google machine.
I will go it later.
You do that. Tucking in t-shirts. That's a dad thing to do.
Well,
shows your big old belly.
The guy Tan from Queer Eye says you could do the French tuck, which is that's just where you tuck in one little piece up front. That way it gives you a little bit of a definition on your waist. Women are doing it a lot, but he says men can do just that one tuck, not completely tucked all the way around. You just tuck in like right there in the front, not the whole way around, because it gives you a little bit of definition in your waist.
I don't do anything French.
It's a French tuck.
Unless they're fries.
That's that.
And even there, those are freedom fries. The wraparound sunglasses.
Are those called what are those called?
You know those
Croquis?
kind
what are they called?
Prada is guilty of this a lot. They go all like almost to the side of your head.
Oh, I was thinking the ones that have the bands that go around the back, like
like croquis.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, croquis are the strap that you said that hold your glasses.
That's not the wraparound.
No, wraparounds like have that lens that looks
sort of like Terminator.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
That's what motorcycle shades are, though. Wraparounds.
Maybe you got to protect yourself from rocks flying up.
Maybe I'm guilty of that one. Okay, just keep fighting through it, babe. A couple more.
I'm not fighting through. What are you talking about?
Let's see here. Oh, jorts.
Yeah, they're kind of,
part-time Justin. Big player.
I know.
Big player.
Again, if you rock it with
Justin can rock it, though.
I used to wear jorts all the time. And now I wear denim shorts. There's a difference between jorts and denim shorts.
What's the
jorts
difference?
they're longer. They're almost like walking shorts.
I thought jorts originally were when you cut off your jeans, and those were jorts.
Like, I wear jean shorts, but like short ones, not walking jean shorts. That's what I think jorts are. Longer jean shorts.
When I think jorts, I think of longer cut off jeans, and sometimes they're rolled up.
Yeah.
But they're shorts.
Rock it.
So you've got baggy ass, but real tight thighs.
Well,
it's kind of weird. I don't know that I'm down with that.
Well, it looks, Justin does it and it looks good.
Coming from a guy, well, yeah, sure. Coming from a guy who wears a fanny pack. Okay, what else we got here? One more. Short sleeve shirts with a tie.
Well,
that's very used car salesman.
Well, that's the Mormons.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
That's what they do. You see the guys riding on their bikes with the white short sleeve shirts and the ties? That's Mormons.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a fashion faux pas. I'm sorry.
And it's also salesmen like at Best Buy and stuff. Or the Geek Squad.
They don't
the
do
Geek
that
Squad.
anymore, do they?
The Geek Squad didn't they?
I thought they wore their blue shirts.
That's the Best Buy people, the Geek Squad, though. And don't they wear like the short sleeve shirts and ties?
Can you tell me the last time you stepped foot into a Best Buy?
I can't. But I remember when I used to go up there, they used to do that.
Okay, so there you go. Those are some fashion faux pas. I still will submit to you that my belt bag is functional.
It is functional.
I disagree with all 9 million of you that sent me a message that said, Alan, a fashion faux pas, I don't care.
Get a fashion one. I was at Lululemon today because my daughter, all teenage girls want Lululemon. Her birthday's coming up. And they had Lululemon very sleek fanny packs for people who jog and things like that.
I need something I can get a hat in.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. Is like you wanted a bigger hat in there.
I may break down just because I'm so beaten down. I may break down and get a messenger crossbody, but it's small. I can't have some big thing. It's got to be small.
Okay. Thank you on behalf of everyone who voted no to your fanny
on behalf of all of Kid Nation.
Everybody. They're going to be so thrilled.
73% said it was uncool. I did another thing. Did you see that dude? A couple of things we didn't mention. Well, there's a couple of things we didn't mention that happened when we were eating lunch with Sin
and
Oak. We're going to talk about those in just a second. After you do that.
That? What?
That?
All right. There is so much going on in the world right now, whether it's stuff you're excited about. Maybe you are planning to buy that lake house of your dreams, or stuff you'd rather not think about, like Alan's fanny pack. You can't always control the vibes that are going on out there, but you can always control the vibes in your head with a pair of Raycon wireless earbuds in your ears. These things are awesome. We love them, whether you use them when you're pumping up to work out, or if you're trying to wind down at the end of the day. If you're at work and you can wear these at work or you work out, Raycons are the go-to for on-the-go audio. And the new everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. They've got this improved rubber oil look and feel. What do you think about that? What I love is they have optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. They're impressive before you even start listening. What I love, I've tried other earbuds and things, earpods. They fall out of your ear holes. These don't do that.
And they don't last very long. How about a 32-hour battery life?
I know. These are so awesome. They offer 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life, like you just said. And you get 3 new sound profiles to make sure everything you're listening to sounds at its best with just the right amount of bass. You can have the pure mode if you're listening to like podcasts like ours, or the blues or instrumentals or things like that. There's the balanced mode, again, for podcast listening, but it's also great for rock and heavy metal. That's what Alan likes. Or the bass mode is great for hip hop, EDM, reggae, and things like that. And there's also the all new awareness mode, for where you need to listen to your surroundings instead. This is so important. If you are a jogger or if you are a walker, people are like, I can't run without my music. I can't run without the music. That's so dangerous because you can't hear what's coming up around you. But that's what Raycon has. So you can still listen to what you need to get you pumped up and excited for your workout, but you can still be aware of what's going on around you. They've also got a built-in mic, so you can take calls on your earbuds at the press of a button. And this is the part, Kellie Rasberry Evans loves. Raycons start at half the price of other premium audio brands, but they sound just as good. And Raycons come with a 45-day happiness guarantee.
So right now, a Sandwich and Some Lovin' listeners can get 15% off their Raycon order at buyraycon.com/sandwich. That's buyraycon.com/sandwich to save 15% off on Raycons. Buyraycon.com/sandwich.
BUY.
RAYCON.
We'll be really happy with them.
.com/sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just real quick, and then we'll bring it home for Jerome. Yogurt out.
Yeah, I got some laundry to finish.
Not mine. I did mine.
Thank you, honey, again.
No, we were going to tell some stuff that happened at our lunch with Sin last time.
We totally forgot.
So we sat outside because it was a beautiful day. And there's at Oak, our restaurant, there's a giant oak tree, right there that shades the patio. It's awesome. So we were just having a wonderful time catching up with Sin and eating barbecue and having a little fellowship. And all of a sudden, bird shits on Sin.
Well, it's that time of season where
right
all
the
birds are starting to gather, and that they get ready to migrate or whatever.
I guess.
And while we were sitting there, like a whole, what do you call a flock? A flock of these blackbirds.
Grackles.
Were they grackles?
Grackles.
They decided we didn't even realize it until something came plummeting from the air and landed on Cin's lap. And she's like, and it was her birthday.
It was her birthday.
And she said, well, this has to be double good luck because if a bird poops on you, it's supposed to be good luck. Unfortunately, it just came right out of her dress. But then we're sitting there.
Well, did it?
I didn't see it anymore after she wiped it off. Well,
she had a black dress on with a white spot on it.
And then a bird pooped on Alan once.
Yep. Pooped on my lap. And then I was like, okay, if we get shat on one more time,
I was ready to go at that point.
We're going inside. Not a minute later, I get shat on the shoulder.
Then we all got up.
So we're like, okay, we're out.
I was the only one that avoided the poop.
But everybody told me it's good luck.
That's what I just said.
Oh, you said that?
Alan.
You put your hand to your head. That means you're exasperated.
You don't listen to me. I just said that 30 seconds ago.
I know you said that. I'm doing a bit.
Okay. I don't even know. Now you're making it a bit.
Remember when you used to laugh at my jokes?
How am I supposed to know that's a bit when I know legitimately you don't listen to half the things I say?
We got shat on 3 times. And then there was this dude, and he was eating at the restaurant. Bless his sweet, sweet heart. Public service announcement, guys. If you ever go to a restaurant, a place where other people eat, and you decide to wear flip-flops or sandals, make sure you have really nice feet.
Well, how old was he?
Because people see your feet while they're taking a big bite of a sandwich, or they're stuffing some kind of chocolate chip cookie in their yap, and they'll look over and they'll see these crusty vulture talon looking things that look like there's corn nuts super glued on each one of the toes.
That's so gross.
And the dude at the table next to us.
Why are you busting him like that?
Nobody knows who he was.
What if he's listening?
Babe, he was like 106.
Well, who do you think listens to us?
Yeah, good call. So I put this on the internet. I took a picture on the down low.
You did not.
Yeah.
That's so awful.
No, I put it on my Guy No-Nos. This is a highlight that I have on my social media at the Alonzo 1971. In my highlights, I have a section called Guy No-Nos. And I have people vote and tell me if they think that's a Guy No-No. Should he go to a restaurant with sandals on, with feet in that condition?
Well, see, a lot of restaurants have rules for men and not for women. Like a man can't wear sandals in certain restaurants, but women can, because I guess women's sandals are considered fashion. I don't know. And you don't want to see a man in a tank top at a restaurant either because of the bushy, hairy armpits, right?
97% of the people who responded said that was a Guy No-No.
Of course. Well, just take care of your feet.
I just took a picture of his feet. I never identify the person.
No.
But
he was at a restaurant.
But dude.
That's a safe space.
Dude, I'll pitch in for a pedi once a month. You can get a pedi for like $30. I mean, take care of that. That's the public service announcement. Take care of your feet.
Don't you think people whose feet look like that know they look like that?
They don't, or they wouldn't go out like that.
They have to know. They just don't care.
I don't know, babe.
Look at the way you dress going out sometimes.
What does that mean?
You just said flat
what
out.
Does that
you
mean?
had like 5 faux pas that you leave the house wearing
bedazzled
on a daily basis.
I'll take a bedazzled shirt over vulture-looking talons.
What if somebody comes up to you one day and says, dude, public service announcement. You would be so hurt and offended or mad or something.
This is such a weak argument. I'm on a podcast talking about my own fashion faux pas.
So what if somebody came up to you and said you were making a fashion
I'd be
faux
like,
pas?
you're right. Because on episode 398, I talked about 5 of the fashion faux pas that I do myself.
Say stuff like that to people, though.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything to him.
I know you were saying, though, it was a PSA. I feel bad for the guy.
You do?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting next to a man one time getting a pedicure, and I cannot even. That lady who was doing his feet, I don't know how she continued. I've never seen anything like it. The things his toenails were doing, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Do you have a fungus?
I don't know what it was.
Were they yellow?
They were, but something was growing up out of his toenail.
Growing out of his toenail. Up and out of it?
Mm-hmm. I've never seen
that
anything
is
like
so
it in
gross,
my life.
babe. That makes me.
I bet if I duck goated, I could find it. But yeah, it was pretty out there. And I was thinking, that poor woman. She's probably sitting there sawing on that thing thinking, how did I end up in this position right now? That's God's work.
That's career choice.
But it's God's work. Some people, they physically cannot do that for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
We're going tomorrow. See, I speak from experience. I mean, I've got pretty decent feet because I take care of them. We're going tomorrow.
Your feet are naturally
Aren't we going
good.
tomorrow?
How many pedicures did you have before you met me?
None.
What condition were your feet in before you met me?
Baby smooth.
Exactly.
No
You're
calluses.
gifted that way. You're gifted that way.
I could eat with my feet, feed myself with my feet.
You could not.
No, that's not true. I couldn't do that. I'm too stiff.
You're not that flexible.
I'm too stiff.
Not that flexible.
Not anymore.
Well, this podcast has digressed quite a bit.
All right, babe. You ready to yogurt out?
Yeah, I'm ready. Have I mentioned I've got laundry to finish doing?
I did mine. Well, I love you.
Love you.
I love you desperately. Come on. Why are you so beaten down?
I've had a long day. I've been up since 3:45. I am on
Me too.
fuse at
I
this
have
point.
too.
No, you have not,
I have.
Alan. But you rolled over and were sawing logs the minute I got up.
You know what a cross between a Brahma bull and an Angus is?
Alan Evans.
A Brangus.
Oh.
There was a Brangus in there.
Oh, okay.
Bad medicine. You know how they tornado around? That's what was going on in there. It's like, what in the hell is she doing?
I was not that loud. I was not. Don't pile on after the day I've had.
I'm sorry, babe. I love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
But I'm sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye. What is Squid Games and why is everyone talking about
Netflix.
it? What is it? What is it? What does it mean?
It's people who are out of money and they're willing to play games. And if they lose their life. But if they win like all this money to pay off all their debt.
Why is it called Squid Games?
It's some game they play. They're like childhood games, and one of them is a Squid Game. But it's on Netflix, but I don't want to watch it because they say it's very intense, and I don't like that.
Yeah, you'll be pulling on me and asking me what's going to happen next and all that stuff. What about me, Yvette? I need rest.
I do need rest.
Yeah, you do.
I probably shouldn't have even been part of this podcast tonight.
Whoa. Think I should have rolled solo?
Probably.
Well, Jason Derulo?
Probably.
Me and Jason Derulo?
Why can't I copy this? Screw it.
Whoa. All right, guys. We're going to sign off. Oh, yeah, I'm tired too. Oh, you guys desperately. We will.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I can't copy and paste this. I'm so tired.
Well, just put it down, babe.
I can't. I've got to do this.
All right. I'm going to upload to Stop Talking. Kelly with her furrowed brow. Okay. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.